Connerton. I am the director of Kinetic Works Dance Company in Charlotte. I moved here, that was 1993. Had been living in New York for about probably 10 or 11 years, and was looking for some place to go and just kind of build something. You know, when you're living in New York, I mean, anybody who's been in New York knows that you're really kind of just scrambling around from one job to the next. And for me, it just didn't feel like anything was building on anything else. I felt like there was a market for a performing ensemble to go to schools, and that was really how Kinetic Works got started. I developed the Kinetics Dance Ensemble that we teach math and science and language arts and social studies through dance, and we perform in schools. I remember when I was exposed to modern dance at the age of about 19. I was living in Seattle, and I saw the Bill Evans Dance Company there. And it just opened, it was like my world expanded like 10 rings out. And I thought, I want to be able to do that. You know? Really satisfying to me to feel that I can kind of pull an audience in different directions and carry them with me, and for the dancers to be able to do that too. I just formed Kinetic Works, and I had been on the board of the North Carolina Dance Alliance, and I was just rotating off the board, and I thought, well, you know, I might have a little more time to really, I want to stay connected with the statewide dance community, but if I'm not on the board of the Dance Alliance, then what else could I do? So I talked to Jan about bringing the festival here to Charlotte. It influenced my ability to see other work that other artists were doing and get to know the other choreographers, because it's really, really easy to be very isolated in your own little thing. And that, for me, was the best part of it, that I saw all this work by these other choreographers. I became familiar with them, and you talk to them backstage, you create little alliances. The overall level of work in the state is getting better and better. You know, there's been this level of a consistent quality and thoughtfulness and craft that I think the group of North Carolina choreographers are developing, and just differences of style. Now that Jan has passed away, it's taken on really a whole new meaning for me. I think this is going to be a wonderful way to honor her legacy. There isn't anyone that I can think of who has done more for particularly contemporary dance in North Carolina than Jan Van Dyke. I mean, there just isn't anyone. I told her I was so honored that she had asked me to be part of it, and that she had felt that I had something to do with the history of the festival, and I was pleased to be recognized that way. And usually festivals import things from outside. This is a festival for North Carolina choreographers. I think every state should really look at that model. And there's a duet I did for two women called Las Hermanas del Corazón, and it's Sisters of the Heart. It started out as just an experiment in contact improvisation, just different contact points. So we added music to different parts of it, sort of Brazilian, South American, Mexican music, and it took on this life, and it turned out to be really lovely.